The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Asmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the keep fall, Asmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
It will stand. I must rally the defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go! You are needed below. A few thousand of your years ago on a distant battlefield, I stood over Asmodan, sword raised to deliver the death blow.
You faltered?
No. One of my brethren, Ardleon, called for help.
And you saved him instead?
Yes. And now Asmodan threatens all I hold dear once again.
You stayed true to your beliefs. There was no other way.
I see that now. I wish my angelic brethren felt the same.
How is it different being mortal?
I will die, of course.
Granted, but...
But that is the difference. When you are mortal, every moment is precious. Everything matters. It is exhilarating. I knew Zoltan Kuhl was special from the moment I met him. He had a keen mind for the arcane. During the hunt for the three, he was the bearer of the Soul Stones, and must have studied them intently. Though it is an aberration, the Black Soul Stone is a testament to his genius. The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original three. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kuhl intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed, and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Asmodan within it, and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, the greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much to ponder.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
Yes, Leah can handle this, although it will be very hard on her.
Asmodan's defeat is at hand.
Only fools celebrate victory before the battle's begun. Along with Belial, Asmodan has ruled the ravening hordes of the burning hells for over 3 centuries. His cunning is beyond imagining.
Well, beyond yours, perhaps. Leah, the stone is fighting you. Are you okay?
It's getting more difficult, but it's nothing I can't handle.
The demons war and rage to escape their imprisonment. Their fury will only increase over time. Leah is very brave, but we'd best hurry before her strength fails.
Of course. Do not worry, Leah. We will be swift.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
Good news then, no?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more?
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory.
Tell me about your brother. I want to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild bank?
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
And you feel responsible?
I don't know what I feel anymore. Let us seek our fortunes together.
What happened to your master, the Vigerai Lord?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our death seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him. We will stand together again.
Someone's got to light those signal fires.
I've dug up some value. I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight.
Magnificent.
We have to hold. We're down to quarter strength. I've got some... My people have been lost, scattered to the winds, but I will survive as long as you buy something.
It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I go where I must.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
We are. And it is a great battle.
I know, isn't it?
Lost in your memories again, jeweler?
Oh, yes. Well, memories are useless, aren't they? You can't eat them or sell them for food. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose them. Oh, I was just remembering a time when I tracked the jewel to Skovos. A long story. But let's just say that between the sea monsters and poisoned arrows, it managed to slip away again.
Unfortunate.
Oh, it was. But when the theater's ceiling collapsed, I fell right into the lap of my soon-to-be seventh wife. She managed to console me.
Wait, you fooled 7 women into marrying you?
Oh, no. I've been married many more times than that. But never to more than 2 women at a time. Never let it be said that I'm greedy.
Gotta go.
You heard the Angel's command! Let the call sound forth! Bastion's keep shall not fall!
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
They are warriors. They will fight because it is their duty.
Well, they are fortunate they have you to protect them.
I cannot defend a whole keep myself.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood.
Demon troopers form the meat of the armies of hell. Their masters use them roughly, sending them into the vanguard for most battles. For their part, the troopers are easily excited by opportunities to—
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
I require more rats.
Look out! That movement!
Modan created the demonic Hell Flyers after he nearly lost to Tyrael in battle thousands of years ago. The angels made glorious use of their great luminescent wings to outmaneuver the demon host and assail its commander. Frustrated by his near defeat, Asmodan began breeding winged demons capable of tearing the angels asunder.
Like chaff before the wind.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Not enough left. I require more wrath.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
My wrath is low.
I had long hoped that the demonic Hellbearer was a fiction, a nightmare from the troubled minds of my ancestors. Just imagine, a demon taller than a castle tower who can retch up endless minions from the depths of the hells. Surely our people are doomed if such an abomination exists.
Not enough wrath. My wrath is low.
Right, a light beater. I hear you're the best there is.
Not enough left.
It's an honor to fight by your side.
I require more wrath.
Transferring to Bastion's keep is as dull as I imagined. The soldiers spend most of their time gambling. I guess this is what I should expect from this hollowed-out rock, a shadow of its former glory. Still, I am here to provide for Anna. I hope she is well.
My wrath is low.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
I require more wrath.
Before Zakharoon.
Finally, a challenge.
The colossal Golgor is merely a colossal myth. In folklore, they are sons of an infamous demon who smashed half of hell in anger after the prime evils were defeated during the Dark Exile. Why, if I had a...
You're a welcome sight, hero!
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An idle threat.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Azmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
Have your men reinforce the battlements. I'll make sure the catapults are raised.
We can turn back the tide of demons if we hurry.
Run!
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there.
This sounds ominous.
Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention! Fight to your last breath, lads!
Not enough wrath.
The The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way! Demons! Get ready, men! Victory! We would have fallen without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
I am only glad we made it here in time.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
Not enough left.
Is raised. We'll have them on the run in no time.
here forever. This place will fare a lot better once the catapults are raised.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
Lieutenant.
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died. But I'll be damned if I'll leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch. Don't mind me. I'll just bloody well carry on trying to raise a great bloody catapult on my own, shall I? Right, don't mind me. I'll just bloody well carry on trying to raise a great bloody catapult on my own, shall I?
Patience.
I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
I'm returning to town.
While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have opened an enormous hole in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
Then I will seal it.
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him.
Let's have another story from your past.
A great long time ago, I decided to swim across the frozen sea. I had heard that beautiful aquatic women swim in its depths, and I wanted to make their acquaintance. I never found them, sadly, and I nearly drowned before I was rescued by a ship of female pearl divers. They allowed me to stay on as a cook for some time and learn their ways. For instance, did you know that you can swim faster if you wear no clothes at all?
The demons are in the keep! They're coming out from the depths! To arms! To arms!
There is a disgusting, slobbering, fat-oozing demon in your future. But there is always time for romance. You really should find someone.
Do you know what is happening here? How can you speak of romance?
Trust me, you'll appreciate having a loved one to come home to when you're done saving the world. I see a foul darkness gathering around us. The forces of hell will soon overwhelm Leah.
Does the Soul Stone shatter? Do the Demon Lords break free?
No. You help Leah contain the energy within the stone. But the cost to her is high.
From the burning desert to the freezing north. You don't make it easy on us, do you?
Life is seldom easy.
At least there's a lot of work to be done here. These men fight with blunted swords and dented armor. It's good to help.
I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
Must have been a sight to see.
It was. Glorious and terrible. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight. You are a great warrior.
I'd say you know a bit about war yourself.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Has the conflict between heaven and hell ever come close to an end?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
Your daughter suffers. It must be difficult to witness.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
This stone is vibrating. I can barely hold it. Their voices, they're screaming in my head.
Will Leah be able to resist the stone's evil?
She must. Clearly the stone wasn't built to contain 6 demon lords indefinitely. Only Leah's will holds it together.
Stay strong, Leah. I will kill Azmodan quickly.
I wish we could do more for Leah. Maybe I could hold the stone together for a while.
That is her burden. Ours lies on the battlefield.
Very well. I'm glad this is almost done. I don't think I have much time left.
You can endure this, Leah. Think of your hopes for the future. Your inn, perhaps.
No. You were right. There's no safe place for anyone. Look around us. If this keep can't protect us, what chance would a silly little inn have?
Cain would be proud, Leah. Just hold on a little longer and think of your dreams. When this is over and you can build your inn.
The demonic rage is building up again. But I can do this. I know I can. Thank you.
Akarat's mercy. If our champion I would ask if you're all right.
My dearest Jonathan, I hope this letter finds you well, and that life at Bastion's Keep is not too difficult. Arthur is growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear he'll be back in time for his birthday, and I'll be praying every night for your safe return.
Ready yet. Burn in the light.
The captain looked grim today. A messenger came in the middle of the night. They know something they aren't telling us. Maybe coming here was a bigger mistake than I thought.
Have fuel inside. Can you use them against their my friend.
I enjoyed that.
Burn in the light.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Cathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage. Children of Bull Cathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Haroga. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
Thank you. Yes.
crusade marches on!
Some heroes are fighting each other. Oh, and you didn't hear about it from me. Afraid of damaging your armor. In fact, no one even. Now don't do anything I wouldn't.
I'm returning to town.
Let us fight this evil together.
Got a new haul of goods today. Take a look.
The demons came out of nowhere.
This is well crafted.
I can hear the cries of war out there.
The demons are insidious. They will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep, and all the world will...
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
Cower before Zakarum! Chaff before the wind.
Agents must die!
By the light be damned! Enjoyed that. Not yet. This cannot be opened yet. I enjoyed that. It won't open. This cannot be opened yet. Won't open.
lovely piece. Tyrael is a wonderful commander, is he not?
The most experienced commander in the world. Make your peace quickly.
The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the world stone within it from the outside world.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
I learned much from that.
Fight on light you down.
Years ago, Baal was loosed upon the world. He besieged the barbarian capital of Caesarea and used treachery to access the World Stone Chamber, circumventing the three ancient guardians, Talik, Modok, and Korlik. In the end, he succeeded in corrupting the great artifact. Though Baal was slain by heroes, his damage was irreversible.
Perfect. If you insist. Over our path. The demon. He's here.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will saber tearing the flesh from your bones.
Is the largest of Asmodan's sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed 6 angels whole, spears and all.
I'm returning to town.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
If you were truly a god, you could simply summon this jewel you seek. So, you are no god.
Well, I never claimed I was. Also, the jewel is so potent, it can defy even a god.
So you do claim to be a god?
Oh, do I?
You should give some thought to taking time for yourself, Cheldo. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
When the crusade is done, then we'll dance. And I'll buy the drinks.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. Or do we have a chance?
The burden is heavy, but we will bear it together. What are you doing with all of these riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You're sending it away? You?
We all have debts to pay, friend.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
The Prophet has foreseen our victory.
I am losing control! The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Azmodan.
Then we shouldn't waste time discussing it. I will break their battle lines, enter the crater, and end this. The last of the great evils will soon be defeated. What will you do then?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
And Leah?
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
I disagree.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Azmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I'll shatter those weapons before that happens.
We will not fail you, Seraph.
Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They wished to turn humanity into a weapon?
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
What do you know of the creation of our world?
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. We gain strength from each other. Remember that.
What shall we fight today?
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread, but he healed me and my sisters.
What was his interest in you?
He was impressed that we had slain the demons. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
And you agreed?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do.
May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid one last
You're going out there?
I must. Azmodan waits.
make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
But you've barely changed since the desert.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to do. There are other soldiers about besides me, if you haven't noticed.
No, I haven't.
Bastion's keep stands tall. Now I go to the battlefield, where Azmodan's war machines bombard our scattered soldiers. Do you think he's as good as they say?
He wouldn't have made it this far otherwise.
We shall soon defeat Azmodan, and the Lords of Hell will be a mere memory.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
Long ago, the heralds of pestilence were lesser demons who rebelled against Azmodan. The Lord of Sin vanquished them easily, but instead of slaying them, he granted each one a long arm, infested with a poison that could kill anything but Azmodan himself. The heralds have been plague-riddled menaces ever since.
My wrath is low.
Power before Zakarum!
Patience.
A lovely piece.
Are you all right?
An evil force.
Not enough wrath. The wrath is low.
Men are losing hope. The demons' numbers seem endless. They come at all times, day or night, and no amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need...
You're too late. We will all perish.
Not enough rats.
A mighty foe has fallen.
I require more rats. Not enough rats.
My brothers grow impatient within the Soulstone. Yes, I can hear them, even down here. Their voices are so pitiful and small that they almost amuse me. Yet, they are my prize, not the Nephilims, or the girls for that matter. This is not her time. This is the age of sin.
We must be swift.
Cower before Zakarum!
My wrath is low. Require more wrath.
Make your peace quickly.
My wrath is low.
if you insist.
Before the wind. Rally your defenses. You'll need
Indians. There is nothing I loathe more than failure. You know this well. But if any of you need a further lesson, I will have you delivered into the circle of wrath with great haste. The enemy is strong, but he cannot pass the demon gate. Secure it, or your lives will be forfeit.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
Let's hope that sword was worth the sacrifice. Forward!
You honor us, Seraph.
Justice is done.
Not enough life.
met a returning Crusader. Now I understand. Each Crusader took an apprentice. When a Crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the Order, and even his very name. When the first generation of Crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. And so it has continued. 200 years.
Help me! Is this my blood? I can't breathe.
Rest easy, soldier.
I feel terrible.
Require more wrath.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Breaker is a monster of legends, of nightmares, and thin whispers in the dark. It is the most prized champion of the Demon Lords, because its massive size and strength could turn any battle in its favor. I wish I knew more, but alas, all who have seen it have perished.
All the world shall be corrupted like this if we do not succeed.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then I'll stop his hearts and his legions. The Demon Gate is shattered, and the armies of hell await, empowered by vile Sin Hearts. I will slay them all, until only the Lord of Sin remains, and then I will slay him too.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Another demon. She will die like the rest of them.
We can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
Tell me more about this jewel you seek.
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
Dirgist? What language is that?
Oh, this was long before language was invented. Oh, now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, Dirgist can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever. You are so close now. Only Asmodan is still out there, waiting for you. What do you suppose you'll do after he is dead?
He is not dead yet.
Oh, you're too modest. I saw how easily you took care of Belial, and you've already beaten Asmodan's army. How much more trouble could he be? Let me tell you what I think. After Asmodan is dead, you come with me, huh? And we'll go on a grand adventure. Just you and Shen. The wind at our backs, and the road stretching out before us.
Perhaps we shall.
Thanks to that hero, you can finally get some rest.
The Black Soul Stone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
Soon Asmodan will fall, Then we will destroy the stone and the evil it contains, forever.
It's a miracle Leo wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think? "10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail."
Ah, sounds like a normal day. What did you see?
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
How do you feel? Nervous?
Restless. You?
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
Did the torn page lead you to the location of the tomes?
No. I have learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before. On the braces of Tyrael's armor.
Only one thing to be done, then. Ask him about it.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was, once. Not anymore.
So, the Templar deceive their own. A hard truth, Cormac. What do you want to do about it?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. But I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice.
And so you have your crusade. Does your brother know you loved his wife?
No. She didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are the reason their father is imprisoned.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
I keep thinking of the traitor, John Dar. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was troubled, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts as weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
John Dar made his choices. You can only control your own.
You are right, and I choose to hold the Order accountable for John Dar's fall.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Let us fight this evil together.
light be damned!
Maiden of lust, I have need of your ample services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hell you lounge in, and bring your daughters with you. Be wary. The enemy has proven to be both cunning and strong. But the mortals have always been easy prey for you, have they not?
Chaff before the wind. Not ready yet.
Misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin, but your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
That was inspiring!
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Operatic scrolls describe hulking phase beasts as sin made flesh. As Modan granted them great power.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
I once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the heart of his friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you?
perished. Yet these demons we slay will be reborn in the depths of hell for the rest of time. Fate has no mercy for our kind.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
This is well crafted. Thank you.
The original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the east, 341 returned. Do they still seek the redemption of their faith? How will they react to the destruction of the city that birthed their crusade? Will they continue west to the lands of Westmarch? What does their return portend?
I feast on their ashes, their eternal chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music. Oh, you are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Attair, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodee. How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Your screams of anguish.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this. So close now. So close.
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
Too kind. Yes. I will use this.
Make your peace quickly. Chaff before the wind. Not yet.
ready yet. The crusade marches on!
There is bitter cold above us, and seething heat below. We have rather ill luck, do we not?
Had enough! Not yet. Yes! Shaft before the wind. Had enough.
Anguish. Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
Gift?
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Why must...
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite. Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this.
I will enjoy.
Though Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants, Sidea is his special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
Magnificent.
This is where Asmodan's evil thrives and festers.
Just a little further, and then we will vanquish the darkness forever.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone!
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I need to go back.
Well, martyr, that demon lord is dead.
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Lead the way to glory.
prophet has foreseen our victory.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
You find meaning in how your loved ones lived, not how they died.
Oh, you're an expert on loved ones now. Traveling alone your whole life. Seeking redemption for some corrupt faith. Don't lecture me, Crusader.
I've devoted my life to that redemption, Hadrig. Tread carefully. You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Of course, Cheldo.
What is the point of seeing the future if you don't stop bad things from happening, Miriam?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you just let Leah die?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now, you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Cheldo.
The fat merchant never ran, not even when he had a chance. I wonder why.
Mom, where did Leah go?
It is good to fight with you again.
It is always wonderful to see you.
even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Adria has betrayed us. And now, Leah is lost. From her body, Diablo has been reborn. As the prime evil. The power of hell answers his call. And the heavens buckle under the weight of corruption. I will purge this evil forever.
Heavens, what have we done?
Lot of bloody good this keep did us in the end, eh?
Wait. Before we face that abomination, there is something you should know. When we first met, I thought you a fool, bound to pursue a quest you cannot finish. But you have taught me that the quest itself is more important than its outcome. You have taught me a way of life.
I'm glad, friend. The knowledge will serve you well, if we survive the next few hours.
Ha! Then let us be about it. Of all people, I should have seen this coming. I allowed myself to believe this fiction that Adria was other than I suspected her to be.
And now, the world is lost. And it is my fault.
We all wanted to believe that Adria would be what Leah needed. Put your guilt aside, Templar. We've demons to fight.
Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Explain.
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
Adria found Diablo in Tristram, while Magda took the Coven.
Well, we've had a good time, right? Shame about our imminent deaths.
You sound ready.
You don't choose this life and expect to live to an old age. Still, it's the women I feel sorry for.
Which women?
All of them. There will be heaving bosoms and torn clothes all across the land when word spreads that I've fallen in battle.
Do you miss your family during these times?
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Why is that?
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him, not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
They will run when they see us.
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
Nor could Leah. It was not your fault.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world. I could not see the truth. You must think me very foolish.
No more than the rest of us.
That is kind of you. I have devoted my life to studying the arcane, and yet I was not skilled enough to act when it truly mattered. I welcome the chance to travel with you.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
You sound more serious than I've ever heard you.
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Durge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so. Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get. I never quite expected my life to end this way.
How did you think you would die?
I was smothered by a harem. Or more likely, killed by the jewel I seek. Now, who would have thought that the entire world would die together? I can't complain. It's not as though I can say my life was not long enough.
While there is life, there is still hope, my friend.
I'm glad my boundless confidence is rubbing off on you. Could you give some of it back?
I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a good day.
3 extra large, cause I'm a fatty.
Subscribe, like, and enjoy.